What did you just get finished watching?
Whew, I just wasted 3 hours of my life. I was multitasking. I was watching YouTube videos while I was watching The Bachelor.
Wait, do we say anything?
I don't want to be a spoiler if like other people haven't watched it, but...
Well, then just say how you feel about the...
But Juan is just an idiot. I knew it. I knew it from the beginning. I never had a good feeling about him. He's an idiot.
So, maybe we should tell you guys the secret to marriage.
What's the secret to marriage?
I don't know. We used to just say, like, marry your best friend. But I think it's a little more complex than that.
I think we literally tell each other everything. Like, is that a good... That has to be a good thing, right?
I'm sure. I mean,
like, I literally do not have a secret from you.
Yeah.
And I don't think you have a secret from me. And if I feel a certain way, or if Josh feels a certain way, like, we'd say it.
Right.
I just think you can't, like... You can't hold back feelings, and you can't, like, assume things.
Right.
I don't know, like, or else you start, like, building up this whole, like... I don't know what a secret is.
Don't do the thing where you get all quiet when you're mad and you won't say why you're mad. I will tell you that's probably like the #1 relationship destroyer. It's so stupid. You can't always assume that other people are gonna know what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Even though you think like, well, if he really loves me or if she really loves me, she's gonna know that I'm mad because she didn't pick up this and blah blah blah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pout and I'm not gonna say anything, and then I can just keep fighting her. It's like you're gonna get nowhere. I guess the point, my biggest thing is, when you're upset, you have to see what your goal is. When you say, like, if you're upset because somebody did something or you have some grudge, then what's your goal? Is your goal to be able to attack them? Is your goal to like win the fight? Because if that's your intention, I feel like that's what destroys relationships. So with Kaylee and I feel like we try to, I mean, we're completely honest with each other, and we know everything about each other, and that, but we're not like gross around each other. Like, don't think like here's one thing. Just because you're married to somebody doesn't mean that you should like let yourself go as far as like you're just gonna burp and fart and blah 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 and you're just gonna like go to the bathroom and leave the door. Like yeah, you know that person, but why are you doing that? Like, I don't know, it's like we know everything about each other, but we're not gonna do stuff like that. Like, you gotta keep it somewhat like,
you gotta stay attractive
right,
for the other
like,
person.
Come on, you gotta like, I don't know, I'd say that's a big one. You still need to be a reasonable human being in front of, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So I would say that would be my, I don't know. And then sometimes I just think maybe we're just really lucky.
Yeah.
I don't know. But we do fight. I mean, we do have arguments over things, but there's always good intention behind our arguments, you know what I'm saying? It's usually like a miscommunication or like an annoyance of something.
We don't fight over like anything huge. Like, it's always stupid stuff that we're like, okay. And I will admit that a lot of times it's just me being stubborn, and I think that's a big thing too, like realizing why you're fighting. Like, is it to win the fight or is it to like really solve a problem?
Yeah.
And sometimes I get stuck in that like wanting to win. So,
which I think.
but I feel like we've learned, I mean, we've been married now for what, almost 6 years. And I feel like we've definitely, our fights have like changed over the years. Like, they've, I think we've learned from different arguments.
Yeah.
I don't know. But of course we're always going to argue sometimes.
Right.
Really, our arguments are pretty far and few, how do you say that? Few and far?
Far and few between.
Few and far in between.
I don't know. You know what it is.
We really don't argue that much. Oh, so sad.
Look at her layer head on there because she knows we're watching her.
Look, guys, I painted my nails tonight. Purple. I had painted them this color like a week ago, but they were looking all chipped up, so.
I just thought about something.
What? Oh,
Dave's
yeah.
app. I have a cousin through marriage who does a lot with like IT stuff. So he works at Disneyland or works for Disney. I know he's in IT. I'm not sure like the specific field he's in. Anyways, he really likes to do all these different projects, really tech savvy. So he has a niece who was diagnosed with intermediate risk neuroblastoma. I think that's how you say it. And she's been going through chemo for a while. She wanted to create something that could raise money towards finding a cure for it, or research for it, I guess. So anyways, he made a little app. It's a little game, and you can download it for free. It's called it's called the Candy Dragon. Okay, it's just a little like game, kind of like Flappy Bird. I guess it's kind of like Flappy Bird, a little more different stuff you can do in it. But anyways, there's ads at the bottom. But if you download it for free, just by you playing the game and seeing the ads, money is put aside for the game, and that's going towards research for neuroblastoma. So it's a really neat. So just take a look. When you search it, it's gonna be kind of like 5 or 6, 7 in. So just keep going. But I mean, normally we play like little games like this, and a company is making big bucks off of it for whatever. This is just a cool way to give money towards a charity without you. I mean,
you don't have to do anything.
You don't have to do anything, and I mean, you just get to play this game, and it's fun. So you're getting whatever. So I just thought I would share that.
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed our like little bit of relationship advice.
I mean, I guess take it with a grain of salt, because we're in no way perfect, and I will never say that we would be. And maybe things work for us that wouldn't work for other people. So I know some people have been asking like our update and why moving here, because a lot of people started watching us when we did like moving in videos or how to move over. So quick update, we are still in the same jobs that we had.
Coming up on a year of being at our jobs,
which is absolutely nuts, because time is just starting to fly. We're still very happy that we moved here. Definitely miss California. I mean,
yeah.
But that was home to us for our whole lives, so I think that's a big thing. If you move here, you're always going to miss home. I don't know if we'll be here forever in any sense, but I'm not going to say yes or no. It's a really neat place to live. It's like one of those opportunities that you're not going to experience what you experience here anywhere else, and that's good and bad. There's positives and negatives to living here.
Yeah.
But it's very fun. We don't go to the beach, or we don't do touristy things as much as I think I thought we would. So I'd say, as a reality check to people like wondering, oh, when you move over here, is everything going to be like really fun and whatever? The reality is that if you work full time, you're probably going to be tired. That will vary for each person, I think. Some people are more. We were never people that like went out and did too much, wouldn't you say? We were more like homebody. I don't know.
Yeah.
But what do you think?
If you're planning on moving here, you just have to be realistic. Don't think that you're gonna move here and it's gonna feel like vacation all the time. It's definitely real life.
Yeah.
Like, we are living real life in a really awesome place, but
Right.
it's real life.
Oh.
So yes, we have those times where we have like days off together, and we finally are like, yeah, we're excited, we're gonna do something really fun today. And those days do happen, but they don't happen all the time.
Right.
You just have to be okay with that. And I don't know, it's been working for us, and we like it here.
And
we have fun when we can.
It's working out good. Good so far.
Good so far.
I think Olive likes it here, but I think she would love a yard.
Yeah, that's something that we really are talking about. We're like, oh,
nice.
we just wish Olive had space to run around in, knowing that Scout is on the way. You know, for her first year, it's totally fine if we live here, but I would say by the time Scout is a year old, our goal is definitely to be somewhere where she can
Yeah.
run around and you know, not be in a condo.
Yeah.
So we don't know what that means yet, but
Right.
we just figure everything out as we go.
It's good to have goals and stuff, but I think little goals for a big picture I think are good. So
Yeah.
that's how you're gonna get over here, because it's too hard to take it all in at once. Well, thumbs up for Candy Dragon. Check it out. Don't forget to download it, play it a couple times, share it. Subscribe if you haven't, because we got some good videos coming. I can see in the future. Tomorrow I might go see a movie with my brother, because it's my day off. And I'm going to see a movie that is very suspenseful and crazy, because Kaylee hates those movies. So I have to get in my fix. So, good night.
Good night, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Say goodbye, Olive.
Bye. For all of those cherry or grape tomatoes, I paid $7.79, so almost $8. That kind of does sound like a lot to me.